Good day, Captain.
Inside the barriers, double time! Command post is at the far end of the compound inside the old terror room.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's for good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying lab. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your room, except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into do we understand each other? The initial Terramorph outbreak that overran Londinian during the tail end of the colony war, waves of the creatures appeared out of nowhere, and the city was quickly overwhelmed. There were some attempts at evacuation, but he ordered the spaceport to be bombed, ensuring no other ship, halting the spread of the outbreak but leaving large sections in ruin. And the intervening 20 years have only made Londinian more hostile, not less. We are unwanted guests on this planet, and, as a rule, I don't put my people. So, no. Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations, then. You can... and I do believe there's someone waiting for you. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. Though I can't guarantee it. I hope you all find what you're looking for. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Pinpoint's a bit strong.
The equipment will be able to get us a rough location of any acceptable samples in the scan area. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to...
Transfer. Those codes will allow you to temporarily.
Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky.
to take a little too much on. Literally.
Okay. Hello. Excuse me. Pardon?
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you. Give him one for me, all right?
You match our description. The Vanguard captain? Make sure you had the best tools.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this? Then let's get the... Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready. Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud. Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
to the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
That creature. It's dominated. Must be a morph nearby, keeping it under its sway. Let's put it down.
Detection event registered.
More of them. Clean them up.
Our equipment quite safe once we hold on to that. Come then. Meet your death.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Samples secure.
Nice work. No. Earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then you've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
No one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. Real marvel. All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm? What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this? Leeches are terramorphs.
But heat leeches infest every settlement, every corner of the settled systems. That means that every single one... Oh no.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how... No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone block. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, what we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. One that winnows 70 years of That I don't have an answer for. But if they share a genome, like most nymphs, the Aciles will have to look in. Pretty major is right. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant. But that means, if anyone knew about this, you could sneak a leech into a city, or even... Good God. The attack on New... But first, you'd have to know the truth about all...
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it!
We may proceed.
Go!
I can't believe what we just witnessed.
Kaiser's got the cell down in the house ready to test, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant.
I wonder where they could have gotten such an idea.
I wouldn't be shocked to find out our team, in part, inspired the approach. But it makes some sense. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would ensure the big show. And the timing of that. It couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking. These attacks. I can't. At least... they certainly were. But having this answer, who could pull something like this off?
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more term...
Roger that. Kaiser?
The entrance is... I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Activated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that... Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet will be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Copy. Available.
An invisible weapon. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Victus. He destroyed this place. The recording said it all. He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon. He killed those people. Yes. But I guess that's just... Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else... Right. Kaiser, try it now.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Collecting to do.
It's down! It's down! Let's grab that sample and get out of here.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon. look at all of you. Man, got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Hey, was worried about that myself. Though I know I wasn't nearly as much at... Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack. That's put...
But it's clear someone knows about the plant. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be... But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information?
If it were me, I started it.
Thank you, Captain. Once you finish your investigation, they're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself.